Let's be honest. Every self-improvement YouTuber is always talking about how disciplined you need to be and all those stuff. Right, but come on. The best days in the gym are those days where you had your headphones on, you have this music exploding in your ears, and you feel this urge to train so bad that when you hit an exercise, you do like 2 times better than you did last week. Come on, you can say that's not one of the best feelings you can ever feel. I'm not saying discipline is not important. It's crucial if you want to achieve anything in life. But if you could either choose always be disciplined or always be motivated, you would obviously choose always be motivated. I know that going to the gym and hitting those really hard workouts is not something that is easy, especially if you're getting to failure on every single exercise. I know exactly how you feel. But what if I told you there are some things you can start doing now to bring this urge to train back? Well, follow me through this video. As every person that starts going to the gym, my motivation levels were really high. Skipping a workout session wasn't in my vocabulary, but as we know, some weeks went by and I started slowly losing my motivation. And since I wasn't that disciplined of a person, I would start skipping some workouts. But then, one day, I decided to change. Do you know the sensation where you feel that something is wrong? That's how I felt. So I just said to myself, there's something wrong. Why do I dislike my workouts? I need to do something about it. From there, I went deeply into that question of why I disliked working out and journaled about it. Then I started trying some methods out and my motivation simply skyrocketed. Nowadays, I simply can't think of skipping workout sessions. It's one of the best parts of my day. I'm always looking forward to the next session, excited about what muscle I'm going to train and if I'm going or not to be able to do better than I did last week. Can you imagine that? I know this may sound quite obvious for you, but choosing the time of the day where you feel the best is really important. If you never feel like training in the morning, don't do it simply because an influencer told you to do so. Leave your gym bag always ready there, fill up your bottles after waking up, have a routine and everything. If you're always disorganized before going to the gym, you'll be constantly accumulating unnecessary stress. So simply make things easier for you. I know this may sound quite counterintuitive for you, but if you dislike an exercise, you can simply choose to not do it. The amount of information nowadays, we have straightforward alternatives for every single exercise. For my first 9 months of lifting, I didn't bench press. Okay, I love doing flat bench, but it didn't fit my workout routine at that time, so I simply didn't do it. You don't have to suffer because of a single exercise. You can just search up for an alternative or... Okay, here's my third advice. If you hate so much a muscle group, simply don't train it. Okay, I'm kidding. Don't neglect any muscle group. But I truly believe in the idea of muscle seasons. Let me explain what that is. We all have a muscle group we enjoy the most. When I started working out, I love my biceps, and they were the muscle group I wanted to increase the size no matter what. Whenever I had to train biceps, I would straightforward do many sets of it. And I would end every single workout with a big smile on my face. Basically saying, just do a bunch of sets and exercises for the muscles you enjoy training, and for the ones you don't, simply do less of it. I'm not saying for you to neglect a muscle group. I'm saying simply to do less. I love training chest. My muscle season right now is definitely a chest. Because I love training chest so much, I do more or less 30 to 40 sets of chest per week. Okay, I know that's not really optimal, but what can I do? My chest has been growing like crazy and I simply love every single workout I do. On the other hand, I hate training quads. So what ends up happening is that I do more or less 12 sets of quads per week. Yeah, my quads are not that big, but they're fine. They're slowly growing. But one day, I will have my quad season, and when that happens, I'll have gigantic quads, bro. I know it's difficult to not follow 100% of the things we hear on the internet, but just do whatever feels best for you. Consistency is key in building an aesthetic physique, so simply be consistent. If you love training back so much that you want to hit 40 sets per week, then sure, I completely support you in doing so. If that means that you're going to enjoy more of your workouts, then do it. I still have many things to say in this part of motivation. I have many techniques still, but they are way too specific for a short video. You would have to go on a one-on-one conversation with me. Yeah, that's what you heard. I'm selling a 1-month program of how to get jacked no matter what's your age. I have countless hours of pure research in this area of fitness, and I truly believe that anyone can build a dream body if they want. There are many people who are paying 400 to 1000 euros to those personal trainers that just waste their time by simply helping them by pushing the weights in every single rep. It's ridiculous. In this one-to-one call that I'm offering, you're going to have one private session per week with me for 1 month. And I'll explain every single thing you need to know to start working out and continue your journey in lifting weights. In those calls, I'll be giving you workout routines adapt to your goals and the exercises you enjoy doing. I'll help you with your diet, protein consumption, and every supplement you need. I'm also going to be giving you a series of external habits that you do outside the gym to improve your performance in your training sessions. I'll help you by explaining the form of every single exercise you're struggling with and some tips of how can you socialize with people in the gym. There's also one extra thing. You receive the access to a private community of people who also want to improve their lives. I'll also be joining some of the calls inside this community so you can ask me even more questions. Since this is a private call with me, if I see that many people are buying it, I will start increasing the price. So just to inform you, the price is not going down from here. It will only go up. So one day you might say, fine, I'll just buy it tomorrow. The next day you might open the page to buy it and boom, the price is increased. Think wisely in what you're going to do. There's also one thing I forgot to mention. To only the first person who buys this, only the first person will gain an extra month of calls with me. So whoever buys it after the first person has bought it, we only receive the normal package that is 1 month. If you're watching this video some hours or even some days after its release, you can have the opportunity to talk with me for 2 whole months, twice as other people will get. You can look at the comments of this video and check the pinned comment to see whether someone has got the 2 months already. If I didn't pin any comment yet, that means that nobody has gotten it already. I know what you guys might be thinking now. Why would I buy from this guy that is not even famous? Yes, I understand your concern, but I wouldn't say that the fact that I'm not famous is a bad thing. Since not many people know me here in YouTube, I'm able to do this one-to-one calls with people. But maybe in the future, if my channel gets more subscribers, I'll end up doing a course instead of private calls. Do you see? That's simply the best moment you can buy that. If you're watching this video only some hours after its release, you're in the best position you can ever imagine. The link to buy it is in the description. Thank you.